We went on a journey through some of Hokkaido's most beautiful nature spots, from peaceful lakes and lush parks to volcanic hot springs and giant Buddha statues. When you look at the map of Hokkaido, you can very easily see two lakes south of Sapporo, Shikotsu and Toya. My trip took me to these two lakes with a stop at the well-known Noboribetsu Chikokudani. It's also called Hell Valley and has hot steam vents and other volcanic activity. I ended my trip with a visit to another famous spot which you may have seen already as your Windows wallpaper on your desktop. I'm talking about the Fukidashi Park. After you've got the rough idea of the cool spots in this short trip, let's talk about some details. We start the trip at the place most people travel to in Hokkaido, Sapporo. Here you can rent a car at one of the car rental places. You should compare the prices a bit because you can get really good offers. I paid around $100 for a 2-day car rental. The drive from Sapporo to our first nature spot, Lake Shikotsu, takes less than an hour. I recommend deactivating toll roads on your navigation because the toll prices can be easily more expensive than your fuel costs. At the same time, you can discover the country much better because toll roads are mostly highways with tall concrete walls. On our drive to Lake Shikotsu, we were very lucky and surprised when we saw out of the window of our car a gigantic golden Buddha statue. It is the biggest statue of Buddha in Japan outside of a great Nirvana temple hall. You can have a short or longer stop here and go inside the temple. The staff was very kind to me and showed us around. After the biggest statue of Buddha in Japan, we drove further to Lake Shikotsu. Car drives are really fun in Japan because you can finally see the rural area. At the Lake Toya we chose a nice area to sit and enjoy the view. I normally use these breaks to unpack my food and iced coffee from the convenience store and enjoy it with my friends. After having a short break with food at the lake, we drove farther to Hell Valley. It is a drive of 90 minutes. Noboribetsu is a beautiful place with a little unpleasant smell you have to get used to. Here you can have a longer stay and wander around the area. On my visit in March, it was not too packed with tourists and I could enjoy the place. It was my first time seeing the striking reddish volcanic terrain. After Hell Valley, we drove farther to our accommodation at Lake Toya. It was a 1-hour drive. Lake Toya is so much prettier than the other lake in my opinion. Just by adding an island inside the lake it makes the view very beautiful. But before going there, we had to do what everyone should do after an exhausting day in Japan. Going to an onsen. Please do me a favor and do not make the same mistake as I did. Go to the Toya onsen before sunset. We went to this onsen and enjoyed a great stay in the dark, and just noticed next morning that we missed an amazing view from the onsen. You can see it on Google Maps. We spent our night in a log cabin which we booked for $100 on Airbnb. It was a cozy small place and my 2 friends and me could sleep there. 5 minutes by foot was the lake and I could enjoy a nice walk there in the morning. After driving 40 minutes north, we arrived at our last spot for this trip, Fukidashi Park. This place was breathtakingly beautiful. Located in Kyogoku town at the eastern base of iconic Mount Yotei, Fukidashi Park is renowned for its astonishing geothermal springs. We wandered around and just enjoyed the calm atmosphere at the place. You can even bring your water bottle and fill it up with the spring water for free. The only thing left is a 90-minute drive back to Sapporo. We always keep our eyes open for spots on the road to eat or stop shortly. You never know what beautiful things you can discover on the rural side of Japan. I hope this video gave you some inspiration for your trip to Japan. If you're interested in other places or have ideas for what I should cover next, leave me a comment.